Alright everyone, I am back. Let's go talk to Dandelion about this possible succubus situation. We found a book of his poetry underneath one of the corpses that is a victim of said monster. We don't know for sure it's a succubus.
You let one human in and in no time...
It just seems to be most likely. I'd like to put a few things in storage, thank you. Cloth, grounder brain. We'll hang on to the essence of death, put the embryos away. Harpy claws, hang on to the harpy feathers. Harpy eyes will hang on to. Robust cloth, silver ore, let's store that. You know what though? I should grab some timber and some iron ore to craft more daggers, since I'm starting to use them a bit more. So let's grab another 20 iron ore. And then we need 10 timber. We're getting short on our timber here. We need it for quite a few things, like traps, so I shouldn't go too crazy with the daggers.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
Here's everybody. Oh.
How are you, Sheldon?
Better than at Brenna, though we've quite a rumble ahead of us. But I promise you this, we'll kick Henselt's arse and send him scurrying back to Kedwin.
Alright, let's arm wrestle.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on?
Yeah?
Give me your best shot.
Are we gonna bet? No, it's just for glory? Fair enough.
He travels the land.
Oh, this guy's easy. Peanuts.
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
You one strong son of a bitch.
Thanks.
You should take on Scalen. He beat me and Yarpen, and now beats his chest over it. The old company would be in your debt if you thrashed him.
I thought you were
Jealous bunch,
scaling.
aren't you?
What's this guy? Sheldon Skaggs. Oh. Well, let's do Yarpen first.
Who's this, my failing eye spy? Geralt of Rivia visiting old Yarpen Zegrin.
Ooh, we got lots of things to talk about, huh?
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel, they're ploughing away at full speed. Sarski's army's full of men better at holding their pricks than a weapon. The Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
True enough.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses,
Her pubes.
but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them, that's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
I don't doubt it.
No, maybe not all of them. Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plan to the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanid Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, girl. You do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Yeah, so when we saw Philippa with her leashed sorceress, I forget the name of her, I assumed, of course, that she might not be heterosexual, but she might also be bi. However, he seems to suggest that she is, in fact, homosexual. Yeah, I just assumed that she went both ways. Were you in Rivia 5 years ago when they stuck a pitchfork in my gut?
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine.
No, I haven't. A free upper Aedern is in the interests of any decent fellow.
Yeah, I do actually like their cause. I'm willing to fight
Did
for
you
it.
fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by de Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors
And
they
there
fled
we go.
south. But most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
So, clearly we're supposed to have talked to everybody in town. I just didn't really get to it because of the mining quest, and he wasn't available to talk to. But by talking to him, we got the answers to the questions that I did not know when we spoke to that wraith about the Dun banner. And I was able to guess my way through it. It wasn't that hard. I actually find this to be a valuable skill that I learned through high school. I don't think our public education is all that great, so many of the things I learned in high school did not end up helping me later in life, and I did not find useful. But I did learn how to BS. I learned how to cheat my way through things. I learned how to make guesses on test questions just using logical reasoning. The way that they phrase the question and the way that they pose the answers can often lead you to be able to guess with much greater accuracy than just a, 1 in 4 chance for multiple choice. So I usually could just know very little about what's on a test and still pass it no problem. I also learned how to get the best grade possible for the smallest amount of work possible. So if I learned anything in high school, it was that. And look at it helping me out in The Witcher 2. Let's arm wrestle, my friend.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Oh, fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Show me what you got.
Alright, I have a feeling he's going to be a bit tougher than Sheldon was. Yeah, a bit, but not much. This is going to be no problem. It's kind of wiggly. Ooh, it's getting a little iffy. Alright, we got him.
Listen, Scale and Burden beat all our old company, and the Git's bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. Make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Defeats Scale and Burden at arm wrestling. Let's catch up with Zoltan before we talk to Dandelion.
You let one human in and it
Oh, whoops. Wrong person.
I heard human women need only sit straight.
There we go. Zoltan.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Any idea where I can play dice around here?
Try the blacksmith's helper.
I've already beat him.
I wanted to talk to you about the free state of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saska's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
That's a good thought. Very positive.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Vergen. We watch day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
Letho is guilty of 2 regicides. I want to know why he did it. Or rather, for whom.
What's the difference?
Witchers don't step into political quagmires for no reason.
Every king has so much shite under his collar that taking a knife to his throat is always justified.
Whoa.
I don't care for the principles that govern the world, but I have yet to hear any better ideas. Murdering kings solves nothing. Quite the contrary.
It might solve something, to be fair. We'll have to see.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
Oh, has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
Interesting.
Vergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were lots of them just 500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
That's cool.
I'll arm wrestle you.
Oh wait, we've already arm wrestled him before. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Alright, Dandelion. We've already talked to him about all this stuff.
I found a volume of your poetry.
My love poems! Some bastard stole them recently. Probably wanted to show off to a young lass smelling of sheepskins. I really missed this book. It was like being in a brothel with no balls. I owe you one, Geralt, though I don't know quite how I'll repay you. No, actually, I do know. Up for a shot of vodka? It's on me.
I've got a better idea.
Beer? That's fine. All the same to me.
I need you to do me a favor.
Name it. For this, I'd give you my chastity. If I still had it, of course.
I wouldn't be interested.
Don't tell me you need another poem for a noon wraith.
Worse.
Please, Geralt,
That's
don't
the
get me
first
involved in another
game he was
messy
referencing?
monster matter. I'm an artist, not...
That's precisely who I need to lure a succubus.
Are you crazy? You want to see a hoofed hag ride me to death? On the other hand, we all have to die of something.
Go to the burned down village after dark and wait for me there.
That's great. Dandelion. Oh, let's do it, buddy. I'll see you there. Meet Dandelion in the burned village. What's the journal have to say about this? I'm pretty curious. Defeat Scalenburden at arm wrestling. And then... The book the Witcher found had been stolen from me some time before. Needless to say, I was glad to recover it. This clue suggested that the succubus was an avid fan of poetry, as I had no choice but to return to the village to lure the beast out with some moving lyrics. As many an epic romance states, and as Geralt reassured me, succubi are nocturnal creatures. So the Witcher and I agreed to meet at midnight. Alright. I am going to need to make some traps. I don't need to, but I would like to. Crafting. So let's take a look. For claw traps, we're going to need 2 oil, 1 Indriga venom. For conflagration, we need the embryos and oil and timber. Oh, only 1 oil. Really, it's an explosive trap, and it only requires 1 oil. That's very surprising to me. And then the only other trap that we have is Talgur Winter, which we already have 6 of. You know what, though? We probably don't have oil. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're not going to have oil, so screw it. Oil is a very rare resource right now. Can we make any oil? Blade oil. Yeah, we can, actually. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... How about 12? Here we go. Alright, so we've got the oil. Now we just need some more timber. Alright, crafting. We're gonna need a few things. Indriga embryos, we're gonna need 24. No, not 24, 12. And let's see. Indriga venom, 12. And then some timber. Also 12. Okay, great.
Don't try anything.
I got a serious career proposal yesterday.
Alright, let's get crafting. So, conflagration traps. Let's go ahead and make 6 of these. And then claw traps. Go ahead and make 6 of these. Oh. Whoops, I miscalculated what I was doing there. I ended up making 3. And then what about the daggers? Here we go.
From one
So
of
what have
your
we-
vest lads, eh?
So what have we got? Claw. We have 3 harpy traps, 3 claws, 6 conflagrations, 6 Talgar Winter. Let me get all my bombs on here. And now 17 well-balanced daggers, but we've got lots of, like, more powerful daggers over here.
Gonna become a squirrel.
Things are looking good. How is my weight capacity? Not great.
I'll listen politely, but I agreed to nothing.
Whoops, wrong thing.
We're too old for that shite.
No, wrong thing. Pass.
They'd have
I'm
got
just
me
trying to
50
trade.
year ago, but it's true what they say. Wise with age.
No, I guess we'll hang on to this stuff.
Hey!
Sorry. Let's see if we can find Sheldon. Or Scalen. Defeat Scalen Burden. Is he in the inn? I can't tell where he is. Oh wait, no, he's not in the inn. He's up here somewhere. Well, let me just store a few things in the inn that we're not going to need real quick.
How can I help?
Amethyst dust can go. And the timber. And the Indriga venom. Edwini Black Sword can go in here for now. Wait a second.
How can I?
Let me take a look at this real quick. Sword of the Dun Banner. What we need to do is make some fire runes for this, because that's not the sword that we need to give to Sheila, is it? I mean, Philippa. Hang on a second. Here's the standard. Wild Hunt Investigators. There's the magical crystal. You know what? I think this is the sword. Yeah, Sword of the Dun Banner. Okay. I thought maybe I could use it. Alright, let's go find him. Wait, hang on.
Hello, Witcher.
Is he in here?
You were right. The rebels show no thirst for blood. That's not good. They disarmed us and merely demanded our word that we'd make no attempt to flee.
That's not good.
It's unfortunate, yes. For Henselt is bloodthirsty and he's coming here.
I've heard a lot about the Dun Banner recently.
Aye, a.w.t.y light cavalry. I met them at Brenna. They joined our relief party. But that's the distant past. I believe they were cut down to the last man 3 years ago at Vergen.
Alright.
You mentioned earlier that you were looking for a witcher with a snake medallion.
Yes, on Sheila de Tanzerville's orders. As I said, the order was curt and specific. Kill him and anyone you find with him. No discussion, no investigation. Guesswork or judgment.
Alright, we already knew all of this stuff, but it was good to check. So I'm guessing that Scalen is actually below us. No, we can't go through there. Let's go down here then.
Oh, a witcher.
Is he possibly in the inn? Shoot, he might just be in the inn. I know I've gone in a circle here, but I thought he would be outside of it. Oh, he's right in the inn. Go figure.
At your service.
No. Oh, Scalen Burden. Here he is.
Geralt, right. My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia. Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scalen Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, there's actually a lot of stuff here that we could talk about.
Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk of that.
Sure, sorry.
Yeah, Demavend was an extremely racist king. Henselt is, too.
The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back in its feet.
I actually don't think the
Zoltan's
tunnels are
talking
safe
about
yet.
a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer.
That's
we
nice.
just got to save the town first.
Yeah, I have not yet destroyed the rotfiend nests, and I did this on purpose so that I could farm them.
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it, and Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Why do we have this persuasion thing here? I'm more curious than anything else. I would rather say Cecil will be proud.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word. Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but,
No buts. You either wanna wrestle or not.
do you know there's no one to match me in Vergen?
It's not
Well,
the contest
we'll
of the
see.
century, I just want to test you.
Steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon. You may have beaten Dopey and Sneezy, but don't expect me to be...
Show me what you're made of.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Want to take me on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Show
They
me
always
what
ask
you're made
twice. Let's see how hard this is. Oh, it's pretty tough. This thing's moving all over the place. Uh-oh, it's gonna get real bad right at the end. Stay in. Stay in. Yes! Actually, a lot of fun. This is my favorite
I believe
minigame out
I'd
of the lot.
split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf.
Yeah, I
Though
agree.
there's one who could still be a match for you.
Who?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
The mighty Numa. Bring it on, Vergen, this one. Geralt tested his hand often and never lost his strength. That's mutant stamina for you. He defeated all the dwarves, including the best among them, Scalen Burden. Now, what does this have to say, too? One of the artifacts needed to lift the curse from the battlefield was to symbolize death. Having no idea what he was to look for, the Witcher took Philippa's advice and decided to talk to Cecil Burden. Okay. Cecil Burden stroked his beard and began his tale of the Dun Banner. The Dun was a unit of Kedwenny light cavalry known far beyond the borders of Henselt's kingdom. Its soldiers had taken part in the battle, and their standard, easily recognized by any veteran from the north, could very well be the symbol of death. The unit's standard was buried in the forest crypt alongside the fallen soldiers. The Witcher had to find the tomb and the artifact. The dwarves told the truth. The standard was indeed in the catacombs, but the symbol of death had a guardian, the wraith of a Dun Banner veteran. The Witcher could acquire the item he sought by defeating the ghost in battle or by using deception. The latter choice would force him to impersonate a unit member and appeal to an old brother-in-arms. Geralt managed to deceive the ghost, and it showed him the sarcophagus containing the Dun Banner standard. The symbol of death was now in the hands of Geralt of Rivia. The curse would soon be lifted from the battlefield. Now, what else did we need? Didn't we need the war one? Yeah, Vandergriff's sword. I guess we've got it.
How can I?
I want to grab enough stuff here. To make some more of these bombs. Indrika Venom. We need 6. And then Timber. We only need 3. And then we need oil. Of which we don't have any. No oil? That's fine. We can make the oil. Blade oil. We're gonna need 6. There we go. I want to make 3 more claw traps, just so I've got 6 of each one. I like the idea of having, you know, the 3 of them. And each one does a different effect. Bleeding, incineration, and I guess freezing is what Talger Winter does. Let me take a look at it, actually. Talger Winter, 27 to 40, and yeah, it does freeze 70%. Incineration 70%, bleeding 70%. And it looks like the Clar actually has the best damage. Talger Winter having the worst. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I should make another heartbeat trap, too. I know. I believe heartbeat traps require some silver. 1 silver, 1 timber, 2 oil.
How can I help?
And let me get my silver and timber. Just 1. Just 1. Great, let's go find a craftsman. And then I guess we'll go meet Dandelion. I do want to make a few more things, like some bombs. We'll do that in a sec.
Don't try anything.
Alright. Heartbeat trap. And then Clar. There we go. Now, one thing I want to check. How do we make fire runes again? Okay, so Essence of Water, Elemental Stone, and then 8 Endriga saliva. We can do that when we get a new sword that we want to upgrade. I'm not eager to do it readily for every single sword.
Cosplayers.
Cosplayers? That's pretty funny. Because I only have a limited amount of Endriga saliva. I don't think there's going to be any more Endrigas for the rest of the game. Or at least there's a strong possibility that that's it. Whatever I have in my storage, that's all I've got. And then I'll have to just buy fire runes, which is much less cost effective. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Let's take the shortcut that we unlocked. I'll show it to you. Yeah, because remember before, I talked about this elf lady over here. If you do choose to sleep with her, she also gives you a key, which unlocks this door right here. Key required. Oh, okay, yeah, we gotta go this way. And here we are, we're back at the Harpy area. Oh, we can turn in this quest as well. That would be great. Yeah, let's go do that. Hello.
More harpy feathers, just like you wanted.
Good work! Why, it's even a pleasure to pay you.
I gotta admit, that might have been the strangest job I've ever had.
Well, it's hardly done.
Oh, are you gonna pay me for more?
I'll hear you out, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
I need a few more feathers.
Who is it that needs them? You or this collector?
But he does, of course.
Pretty suspicious. Why didn't you tell me how many I was supposed to bring right off?
I needed to see the quality. Just a few feathers more. I'll pay extra. Decide.
You'll pay extra, huh? Oh, I don't need to think about it. Collect 8 harpy feathers and deliver them. Do I have 8 harpy feathers? I might. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's just see.
I've got some more feathers. Sleek and untattered. I hope that'll do it.
I look at them and select the finest. There's your payment, with a small bonus.
What am I supposed to do with the ones I have left?
Whatever you wish. I've no need for them. Farewell.
Great. A sack full of fluff. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. We got like 400 orens or something like that. It's not really that great. Honestly, not that worth it, but whatever. Oh, I got more Endriga venom? I must have miscalculated how many I was supposed to have there. We still have some harpy feathers left. And let's take a look at the journal, too. For someone whose fetish for feathers rivals the desire which cats exhibit for she-cats in heat. Huh? Wait a second. Fetish for feathers? Are they talking about this guy, Elthon? The collector apparently wanted another 8 plumes. The Witcher had for some time sensed something fishy in the matter, and now felt completely sure it was putrid in some way. Nevertheless, coin does not stink, so our hero seriously considered supplying another 8 harpy feathers. As it turned out, 8 was the magic number. The Witcher had never before seen anyone get so excited about a sack full of down. In fact, Ethlon seemed moved when he received the last batch, a reaction far too strong for an ordinary purchasing agent. Curious to get to the heart of the matter, Geralt decided he would visit Elthon again later. Sure thing. We got some more harpies down here, right? Yeah. I actually think that I should go kill them. Since their eyes are awesome. Alright, let's go. Piece of cake. Alright, come and get me. They respawn very readily. They're taking their sweet time, though. Oh, there's kind of a lot. I love that. He just throws the sword right into it. Woo. Oh, I might have been using the wrong sword earlier. My Igni sign does not do much damage, does it? Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's get going. I think if I go this way, we'll get to the burned village. Here we go. Now, oh, action can't be performed here. All right, let me back off. I want to make some more bombs. No, not Devil's Puffball. I would like to make some more Dancing Star. Just 3 is fine. Dragon's Dream as well. Anything else? More Grape Shot couldn't hurt. I'll have some Devil's Puff. No, we don't need it. There's no need. But what else? Here we go. Zerrikanian Sun is pretty darn good, so let's make a lot more of these. And then, what's my other bomb? Samum. Yeah, this one. Here we go. Oh, and Red Haze. I forgot about Red Haze. Great. And we'll have some Devil's Puffball just to hang on to, just in case we ever need it. We should have a ton of bombs now. Let's take a look. We do have 5 and 5, 7 Grape Shot, 6, 6, and 6. How's the weight limit? Not bad, 157. Bombs don't weigh very much, apparently. Oh, you know what? We have to be here at nighttime, don't we? In that case, let me just grab some Sleriderm. And we'll wait here until night. I can't. Alright, I'll move back. Where is it? With Flickering Heart. Here we go.
Can we go? I can't wait to meet this monstrous beauty.
Her beauty's killed several men.
Now you tell me.
Like my friend Dandelion says, we all have to die of something. I'll have my eye on you at all times.
So will she.
Don't let her kiss you.
I don't usually deny women foreplay, but I'll do my best.
Let's do this.
Well, how should we begin?
Ooh.
If our bodies could a song compose, my heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose.
What am I doing here?
Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No, that
Shoot! Am I supposed to be doing the poem correct here? Alright. Let's just do If You Wish My Love.
My love, at my side to repose.
I wish I had read these.
My heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine.
That doesn't sound right,
they'd
does it?
Grasp it gently to hold like a rose. Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No, that.
Damn it,
didn't
I
come
wish I
out
had
right.
read his book a little bit closer here. Alright, let's try.
If you wish, my love, at my side to repose. We'd admire our virtues, me yours and you mine. I could pet your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No, that.
Dang,
didn't come
this
out
is
right.
really hard. This is very hard. Alright, let's do this
If
combination.
you wish, my love, at my side to repose. We'd admire our virtues, me yours and you mine. I could pet your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose. Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No, that.
Alright,
didn't come out right.
this is pretty terrible. This is very terrible.
If our bodies could a song
What the hell am I
compose,
supposed to do?
my heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose. Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No, that didn't come out right.
Damn it.
If
Alright,
you
hang on.
wish, my love, at my side
So,
to
repose.
We'd admire our virtues, me yours and you mine. I could pet your cheeks.
Repose,
you might twiddle my
nose.
nose. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No,
That's
that
not it?
Didn't come out right.
That's really not it? I'm just gonna give up.
Pearls before swine, I swear. I'll tell you one thing, Geralt. That succubus knows true art about as well as Zoltan knows table manners.
I couldn't get the thing. Quest failed? Hell no. Hell no. There's no way I'm failing this quest. This is crazy. I better read that book. Alright, let's take a look at Dandelion's book. I like that little screen jiggle that happens every time I load a save. Alright, if you wish my love at my side to repose, my heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose, or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. So, it's, if you wish, my love, at my side to repose. So, if you wish, and then grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. Or, if you wish my love at my side to repose, and he says, we admire our virtues, me, yours, and mine, I could pet your cheeks, you might twiddle my nose, or treat as a morsel upon which to dine. So, if we do, we admire our virtues, we have to do, so if, hang on. So, if you wish, could lead into my heart, or we admire. So, heart is grasp me elsewhere, and then admire is morsel. So, virtues, morsel, heart, grasp. Now, if our bodies could a song compose, he would go with the rose, and then that means we need to end with the morsel. So that's probably the easiest one to do, is if our bodies could a song compose, or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. We could try that one. Or do we have to do it in order? Damn, this is going to be tough. Alright, here's hoping. I don't know if I've really remembered it all, but let's give it a try.
Can we go?
Let's skip all of this and give this. Let's try again.
Well,
wish me
how
luck.
should we begin?
All right, if you wish my
If
love.
you wish, my love, at my side to repose.
My heart.
My heart would inquire of your hands pale and fine, if they'd grasp it gently to hold like a rose.
So heart is grasp.
Or grasp me elsewhere and leave me satisfied. No, that
Are you
didn't come
serious?
out right.
Are you serious? All right, fine. Let's do
If
our
our
bodies.
could a song compose, we'd admire our virtues. Me, yours.
No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
Your cheeks. You might twiddle my nose. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine. No, that...
Yeah, I already know that I messed that up. Let's try this again. If our bodies could a song compose, my heart would
inquire of your hands pale
Hands?
and fine, if they'd grasp it gently. Or treat it as a morsel upon which to dine.
Did that work?
Who are you,
Yes!
gorgeous one?
It's like defeating a boss.
I'm a poet, milady.
Christ.
I've come to praise your unearthly beauty, if you'll do me the honor of revealing your full self.
Indeed. I shall reveal to you all my splendors. Prepare more than your eyes. I am a feast for all the senses.
Whoa.
Come with me for the adventure of your life, fair poet.
Oh, it's a trapdoor.
Geralt. On the other hand, I've never plowed a succubus.
I am so unsatisfied.
Am I really playing as Dandelion?
Lovers who compose poems praising my virtues. Delightful. But I've never had a true poet perform for me.
Oh no. What's going on here? Is it loading?
Fucking idiot actually went in.
Oh.
I got him into this mess. I'd better get the fool out.
This is odd. Should I maybe drink some? Oh, geez. Wraiths. Or maybe it's just the one wraith. Nope, it's not just the one wraith.
Damn it.
Not good. What's going on? I heard noises. Let me get this place of power. Oh, they're fighting wraiths over there too, huh? Alright, well, I kind of feel like I should maybe drink potions, but let's just go in. Whoa. I guess I'll interrupt. Here we go.
I don't remember inviting you, Geralt of Rivia.
Let Dandelion go.
Everybody knows me.
You mean you won't join us? He's come to no harm. On the contrary, he seems very happy.
Like all the other men you murdered?
I've murdered no one. All who followed me experienced unearthly pleasures.
You devour their energy like a swine gobbles spuds.
I need their vital energies. I have no use for corpses.
What will you do with Dandelion?
I shall show you my intentions are pure. I'll release him when he wakes.
So if it wasn't you, who killed those young men?
I can seduce anyone and hold them spellbound for as long as I wish. Unfortunately, one fool fell madly in love with me. Unable to accept my nature, he's killing my lovers.
What? That seems odd.
Who is this lover of yours?
A beautiful elf named Elias.
Elias?
He asked me to investigate the murders.
His way of throwing you off his scent. Luckily,
well, that wasn't smart,
you're
Elias.
no fool.
The very reason I think you're trying to throw me off your scent.
Did he show you the victim's
Her
body?
tail is creepy.
He told me they were buried.
By him. Yet he massacred the corpses first to make it seem as if beasts had attacked the poor souls. I'm content to have you looking into the matter. Just be sure to see it through.
I don't know. I feel like she might be lying. The fact that the corpse was anemic, for instance.
Why should I help you?
I want men to know that I give pleasure in return for their energy. But I don't take their lives. Besides, I can give you something far better than Orange.
Let's talk to Elias.
Talk to him,
Or
then I'll come
Elias.
back.
I hope we can seal our friendship.
I honestly think that she's lying. But we might as well go and talk with him. So what does our quest have to say now? Alright, scroll down here. The succubus literally ate out of my hand. Such was the power of my poetry. With my aid, the Witcher could speak with the demon. According to the beast, the murderer was the elf Elias. A jealous lover, for you must know that the succubus had many lovers, all the murder victims among them. Geralt listened to her testimony and went to speak to the elf. And then in characters, did we get something for this? Oh yeah, the Mighty Numa. Mighty Numa's moniker was not baseless. This huge man was supposedly had inhuman grit, which he was likely to show off by, among other things, arm wrestling. He had no equal in this discipline. They say his grip could crush the hands of weaker opponents. Many tried to win the title of champion from him, yet nobody had managed to best him at this competition. And then we have a succubus here. The torched village near Vergen proved to be the home of a real succubus. This beautiful creature, possessing hooves instead of feet, drew handsome young men to it in order to seduce them and feed on their life forces. The seductress was accused of brutally murdering many young men, and the accusation seemed to be solid. For you must know that the unpleasant scent of sulfur is not the sole inconvenience one must endure when encountering succubi, which can be as dangerous as vampires. Dandelion, what's going on with you? Having taken part in many adventures by Geralt's side, when he asked for my help, I agreed without hesitation. I had already been imperiled when helping him in less rewarding tasks than using poetry to learn unparalleled demonic lover. Thus I had the chance to risk my life in the name of three most beautiful values: friendship, poetry, and love. There was no other decision to make. These background noises are really funny. Alright, Dandelion. I'll be back. Don't die, buddy. I'm not too worried. They would never kill Dandelion in this game. Although, what a shocker that would be. If Dandelion died as a consequence of something you do, that would be a huge shock. I wouldn't see it coming. There's that great, fantastic Vergen background music. Alright, let's see if we can't find Elias. Oh, here he is.
I found the succubus.
Did you kill her?
She claims you're the murderer.
You were supposed to kill the monster, not chat with it.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't think so, not if you believed her.
Why would I visit the succubus again? Let's start with this. Let's provoke him, see what he says.
You lied to me. You knew a succubus had made its lair in the burned-down village.
I did. I thought you'd refuse to help me if I told you.
You're right. I don't help murderers.
That is pure nonsense. I killed no one.
Aw, come on. I can only say I don't believe you or I believe you. What the hell is this? The thing is, I don't know whether I believe him or not. I don't have enough information. Convince me, damn it.
Liar. You fell in love with her and murdered your competitors. Succubi aren't exactly the most faithful partners.
True, I love her, but the rest is hogwash.
If I'd killed the succubus, no more men would have perished, and you'd have gotten away with it.
You don't understand. She manipulated me like she's manipulating you.
Yorvith will learn of this. You'll hang for your crimes.
You're mad. I'm innocent.
He might be innocent, Geralt.
Witcher.
This is really, really hard. Really freaking hard. Alright, let's think about this. Let me look at my journal here. The Witcher examined the bodies of the victims, and based on his professional knowledge concluded that the succubus had killed the men. Also, Geralt found a book, a tome of poetry, blah blah blah. I feel like maybe I should lean towards killing the succubus. Let's just go kill it. This is really tough. I started off just wanting to get more information from Elias to see what he had to say, and then I could make my decision. But all you can do is just either accuse him or not accuse him. We don't get any sort of information out of him whatsoever, except I'm innocent, and of course he would say that whether he's innocent or guilty. He seemed genuine, I suppose. So, and my journal says that Geralt deems the bodies were killed by a succubus, so I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna go kill her. At least it's a short trip. We'll see if Dandelion is still alive.
You're back, yet the elf still
How do you know that?
lives.
You lie. You'll never torture anyone to death again.
I was hoping we'd have another kind of fun.
Oh, shoot. Alright, this could be tough. What is that? It's a protective spell or something? She got like a Quen? This might be tough. What do I do here? Oh, shoot. Dang it. I think I just have to wait until this is done. I have to wait till this wears off, I think. Let's put Quen on then. Oh, it's done. Dang it! Oh, she burned to death.
What happened?
You're an idiot. Didn't follow my instructions again. The succubus cast a spell on you.
What happened to her?
She's dead. Go back to town. It's not safe here. For you.
Oh man, I really hope I haven't totally royally screwed this up. We did get a diagram for Diamond Dust, big whoop. Succubus's wand, that could be interesting. Is that a trophy? It's not a trophy, it's a crafting thing, isn't it? Or is it a, what is it? It's a weapon? It causes incineration. That's interesting. What does the journal have to say about this? Geralt decided that the succubus, guilty or not, was too dangerous to leave alive. Well, no. Ugh. He proceeded to kill the beast. The case was thus closed, but the mystery was never fully unraveled. Oh no. To this day, we cannot be certain who was killing the young men, even though the succubus was the more likely perpetrator. Having fulfilled the contractor's wish, Geralt went to see Elias about the reward. Alright, screw that. I'm reloading. It's near the end of the episode, so I'm going to be ending here. But next episode, I'm going to reload an earlier save, and we are going to do this a different way, because I feel like I have failed. No matter how this turns out, I don't think this is the way that I want to have it go. So, at least we got to fight it, so if that's not how it ends up happening, we got to experience it this way. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.